Alright, Child's Play 3. This movie, I gotta say, I don't think it's as good as the first two, but that doesn't mean it's a bad movie. One thing I'd like to commend for this movie is the fact that this movie was only made in a year, and it was still made decent. There are some things I do have a little bit of problems with, but nothing too major. For example, the animatronics, they're decent, but I wouldn't say they're as good as the second film. Not to say that they're bad. I would say they're better than the first one, but not better than the second movie. The acting takes a little bit of a hit. They've advanced the story for this movie, so Andy, I think, is like 14 years old or something, 13 or 14. He goes into a military camp, or like a boot camp or whatever, and it's a different setting, which I don't mind. Um, I forget how Chucky comes back in this movie. I don't remember. I apologize. I don't exactly remember. I think he gets mailed or something. He like mails himself. I know he's in that office where the good guy dolls are made, and he kills that guy at the beginning. But I don't exactly remember how he came back. I don't know if they even gave a reason. I just don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. I watched all the movies last year, so I'm kind of going off of a year-old memory. But overall, I think the movie's okay. It's got some cool stuff in it. Since it's a military thing, they do have certain things like the barber guy cuts hair, and of course later on in the movie he dies from I think it was razor blade or something. Yeah, and there's just lots of little characters you like, or they may not be as good as the other films, but they're still okay. And excuse me, sorry about that, but they have these other characters. There's one in particular. There's this Tyler kid, this little kid who's uh, he's in the film, and he's sort of the kid who aspires to be, real good military kid, and it's funny because there's this package. I think it's the Chucky doll going to Andy, and I think he's supposed to deliver it or something. I think Chucky ends up getting out of the box, and yeah, and Tyler, I think, has seen a good guy doll before, or saw him on TV or something. He's like, "Wow, I'd really like to have one of those." And of course, the good guy doll that's supposed to be shipped to Andy, um, I think, like I said, I think it's opened, and then he sees him, and Brad Dourif, he's still playing Chucky, which is great. He's got this classic line. It's my favorite line from the franchise. Even though I like Child's Play 2 a lot, this has my favorite line, or at least one of my favorite lines from the franchise. And he meets up with that Tyler kid, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then he's like, "Hey, I thought you guys only said 3 sentences. I'm new and improved." And I don't know, I just always liked that line. Just really enjoyed that line. It was just funny, The movie still had a serious tone to it, but it still made me laugh. And for a movie that was made in only a year, I got to give it props. That it didn't suck. Granted, it wasn't as good as, say, the first two, but it's pretty solid for only being a movie that was made in a year. Take for example, you look at some of these other films like The Revenge of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, and maybe some of the Friday the 13th that were made only within like a year of each other, and they weren't that good. So it's kind of interesting to see that this movie did pretty well for that. Um, there's also a scene where Chucky fills the paintball, I think it was paintball ammunition, with live ammunition, or it was either that or there were blanks, and he puts real bullets in there, which is kind of interesting. Um, of course, the guy who played Andy, again, wasn't Alex Vincent as some other guy. I didn't think he was bad, but, I wish they would have waited a few years and maybe done it when the Alex Vincent was like 14 or 13, and had him be in it. I don't know why. Maybe Alex Vincent didn't want to do it, but, I just thought that was Yeah, I don't think the guy's bad, but I would have just preferred the same character or the same actor. So, um, I don't think there's anything else I want to say about the movie, um, other than that. So, yeah, it's a decent movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Child's Play 3. Um, yeah, that's really all I've got to say about the movie. So, again, thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you for some more horror reviews. Mainly, I'm going to finish the Child's Play franchise. So, next up, Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, and then Curse of Chucky. So, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Peace.